Hello everybody, and welcome back to my playthrough of Shadow of War. Now, this is in my old area that I had to do a lot of time reworking in probably my favorite looking area as a whole, which is the Gorkana area. Now, honestly, which area is my favorite is a bit of a tie. I kind of like all of them, but I kind of hate some of them a little less than others, as I could say. But I'm not here for that. We're here for the Siege of Gashgor. Hit the wrong button. And I also wanted to throw my hat into the public discussions going on around the microtransactions and stuff. I think this actually might be good as a whole. Let me see. Well, like, high, worthless because the walls are going to be on fire. Savage hosts, worthless. Alright, siege beasts, worthless. We got poison siege beasts. The wild fiery drake. Well, we got. Well, we do have some archers and huntsmen. They should be able to handle it. Fire archers, useless, and inspiring orcs, useless. Alright, well, after that little check of all the abilities and making sure that my guys outclass them, and that's true. And looking at the levels, wow, that's some really dividing levels up there. But let's get into the siege. So I wanted to discuss the microtransactions in this game. I know for a fact lots of people hate microtransactions, and I'm in that same boat. I don't like them, and I actually would prefer if they weren't in this game. But at the same time, the market as a whole can stay. Now, if you remove the ability to pay for things with real money from the market, then yeah, I would say be better. That was a great scream there, buddy. Really lived up to your name. Now, where should I attack first? Oh, there are all the banner guys. Well, let's summon forth my dude. Also, you weren't part of this siege. Oh yeah, I should probably destroy the siege beast. Also, you're not the strongest guy. Like the strongest guy here in this thing was level 50, but you're level 37. And the first guy was the assault leader, so you're not the assault leader. Where the hell is he then? Thanks, dragon. I had a feeling they would have breached it because I accidentally left those goddamn siege beasts online. Oh well, this is one of the few areas that's actually lost the thing. Good job, Mosey. Anyway, sorry I'm getting off track. I wanted to discuss the microtransactions, and I wanted to mention that I don't necessarily hate the idea of the market here, especially because, well, if we could take a quick peek during this little battle here, based on how much money you get and have, I have easily over 100,000, as you can all tell, of those goddamn coins. What are they? Mineral, mithril, whatever. And I earn the, yeah, and I also earn the, what are they called again? The gold coins. Yeah, I could have sworn they had their own unique name. Whatever, don't care. Like, they had their own. But I earn them from the challenges and stuff.
I can't wait to splatter the walls of this fortress with the blood of all your followers. Right, you lot! Shut up and have him!
So, what else would I say is really important in this game? It would be that I don't like the microtransactions. Fucker. I don't like the microtransactions as an idea. But the market as a whole, I'm cool with because I have just so much money. And this is a thing that happened even in the original Shadow of War. Sorry, Shadow of Mordor, which was that, yes, I had a complete excess of money. I didn't have to buy anything, because the only things you could buy were the upgrades for Tally, and once you bought those, there was nothing left. It's the same thing here. Once you buy the upgrades for the fortresses, there's nothing else left to buy, other than loot crates, which give you gear and some orcs. So, at the very least, it's something I could spend my money on. Now, normally I'd say that's a shitty excuse, and it is, but this is where, you know, I'd rather have something to spend my money on. That means everything that I have that earns money actually has some level of value, rather than just, yeah, no value whatsoever. Because, you know, with my 100,000 coins, it's not as if, like, I consider it valuable that I have that much, if there's nothing to spend it on. And it's just sitting around with all that money at my ass doing jack shit. So, yes, I accept very clearly having... Really? Why was the guy at the top of the list the guy who came in last? Oh, whatever. Anyway. He's also dead too. Oh, we lost a point. What did we lose?
Keep it up! I don't want you boys getting cocky and slacking off now!
Oh. Yeah, this is the one where they're doing the best. Let's go back this way. A lot of war chiefs down. Captains down there. Better kill them. I clearly meant to hit the Ola, but whatever. So that's kind of my complaints with this microtransaction system, whereas that if they just kept it with just the market that you could pay in-game currency with, that in no way you can earn from, you know, real-life money, I'd accept it and actually really like this system. And I think a lot of other people would too.
It's the desperation from defenders like you that gets me going. The way you're all wide-eyed and trapped like rats. I don't like looking at your face. I think maybe I'd like to slice it off and then make you eat it, eh?
Goodbye. Talked really big shit for nothing. Ah! Was that the last guy? Okay, well, whatever. I didn't know if it was, but... Do I have them in, like, little stocks and stuff that I can execute those captains at my will? Because I do want to. And what's next? Also, I wanted to clarify that I'm not going to do the rest of these, because I know there's probably, like, a couple more that I didn't really want to do. So I'm just going to do, a bunch of them off screen, and I'll do the final Shadow War, Siege, in my last video. Back to Kirithilden. And they're never like both of them. So long, you clever dick. Oh well. Skill point gained. I gotta go look around for some of the resources that are left. Those guys definitely pushed in pretty hard, I guess. Yeah. Maybe it was because I didn't bother destroying the siege beasts that caused all this. Oh well. Either way, we did great during the defense. We only lost one thing, which I think was the gatehouse anyway, so whatever. But I know many people have their own little things on what they do or don't like in their microtransactions, and some people are very content with just the cosmetic-only stuff, and I'm not against that either. It's just... I'd prefer either some microtransaction... Oh. I'm sorry, I just... What? I like you. I like archers that float. Ah, shit, I can do it too! Damn it, Talion. Why don't you tell me you can fly? Really? Was it because the walls were broken that I guess these ones are broken too now? Whatever. I'm glad to see it at least goes inside, so I can see a little bit of the inside of this. I guess I got all the rewards and stuff. I can't tell what these guys are doing. Are they digging to make the wall deeper, or making a moat? Because if it's a moat, you guys let me know. I want to make a moat. But I think you guys should first focus on rebuilding that stone tower. Even though it's fine as it is. You know what? Never mind. Okay. I'm going to call it here. Well, I'm going to end it soon, guys, but I did want to ask, why don't you guys share your own opinions based on the microtransactions, what you guys do, don't like, if you just hate them full stop, if you won't buy anything that has microtransactions, which I think is kind of as far as an ideal goes. I mean, it's great you have that as an ideal, and it's good you're so passionate about microtransactions, but at the same time, I think that there's a lot of good games like this one, or even other games that exist that have microtransactions that, yes, they do hurt them, but they don't exactly ruin them and make it so you shouldn't ever buy it. And I think that with the recent fuss thrown with EA and their shitty microtransactions, I think companies as a whole are probably gonna start learning or even regulating this, so that it's going to be much less lucrative or otherwise smart for them to be doing the microtransactions. The Terra Tribe? Do I already have that? I don't. I get to keep this one. I don't get this. I don't get these bonuses. It's fucking weird. I love my current armor set though. Looks amazing, and I love that it reduces my range damage. Asshole archers and guys thinking from range. I got away with that. Anyway, I know I've rambled on a bit, and I'm sorry about that as well. I honestly meant to keep this a lot more focused on the original discussion, which would have been the microtransactions. And honestly, what I would have done to change microtransactions in this game, so that you can't pay with it for real money, but you can earn plenty of these coins. As that's another thing I noticed, as you can see here, some of the featured chests, I can already buy them, and I haven't even spent any money on this game. So this is just me doing, this is just me doing the side quest, not the side quests, regular quests, challenges and stuff that allow you to get even if a little bit of this currency, and I use it to purchase some of these things. Now it also looks like these chests have a set number. I'm not sure about that. So it's worthwhile to keep these mithril ones at the back, and just keep using the gold ones later. It's a bit upsetting, because I really like the mithril and stuff, but it's useful as well, because if you earn 50 of the, what is it? Whatever this gold currency is called, I think it's just called gold, you can automatically just buy either a 2-hour spoiler war boosts, or a 2-hour player XP boost, which honestly, it's better to go for the player XP. I say that even though I've got like 5 of them sitting around, and one spoiler war boost I'm probably never going to use. But I mentioned really, like that's really why I don't have an issue with these microtransactions as much, because I have so much fucking mithril or mineral or whatever the fuck it's called that it really doesn't matter to me. I still can't get over that fucking tower. I lose my train of thought here. I should wrap this up soon, yeah. But yeah, that's just why I don't really have a big concern with this, and it's because of the large amounts of money I have, and I'm certain other people can have, just simply by playing the game, as I've never really sat down and grinded this mineral. I've just been killing captains if I felt like it, and scrapping all the stuff I don't need, which in turn gives me lots of crap, and doing some side quests here and there that give me war chests and the money to buy war chests, as well as loot and a captain or two. So, hey, like, I can't say they don't give me plenty of things, and I'll acknowledge that this game would be better off without these microtransactions. I don't feel like it ruins it, though. The game is still fun to play, and is overall, I'd say, if I was going to rank this game, which I'm not a reviewer, so keep that in mind, I'd say that this game, with the microtransactions, is like an 8, maybe an 8.5, if you really want to push it. But if you got rid of it, you could push it into the 9 territory, where it's a great game, and it's something that I'd say people, if they felt like it, should play, but it's definitely no 10 out of 10, because I don't even know what will classify a 10 out of 10, a game that's universally loved and appreciated. The other thing I just remembered as well is that theoretically it also gives you some use for those guys in, the hell are they called again? Those treasure orcs that have lots and lots of money just sitting around. You kill them and you get coins and gems and crap. Like, they're the whole reason you'd want to do this, and that's because, well, if you kill them, you get the gems, which are useful for powering up, the coins for spending on upgrades or microtransactions. Or the chest. Not microtransactions. You don't buy that with stupid me. But the thing that is with you in mind is, yes, it does indeed change. And I know there are other games that do have microtransactions that some people really are okay with, or at least relatively okay with, such as, what was it? Such as Overwatch has it, but people really don't care. I know there's some other games as well that have it. Hell, even PUBG either has it or is getting it, so, you know, there's plenty of them. Honestly, I would love it if there were more regions available in this map. I mean, four or 5 regions, technically. You know, not bad. But it would be so much better if you actually had a 5th one. And I mean a 5th one, because this doesn't really count. Crap. Yeah, you cannot place guys up here, so... I feel like I've rambled on for a bit, guys, and I apologize for that. And I'm probably going to cut the video down a lot, or just end it here with these awesome twin towers in the background. Ah, crap. Should have said that. But either way, I feel like I've gotten my point generally across, and that know that I do hate microtransactions and that I don't like the EA style and stuff like that. And then I feel like if a game does have microtransactions, or even loot boxes like this one, and it does it where it gives you so much money, and it's an issue that occurred in the previous game, it's acceptable, but it shouldn't occur again, and it would be just better off if you didn't have that, and just had the regular old idea I suggested of just buying it with regular currency, which I already got tons of, so yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video, and for listening to me ramble for however long this video is. Sorry about that cut, everybody. I had a interruption, and I had to cut it here. So, I'm going to end it here. I'm sorry for rambling as much as I did, but I'm hopeful I got my point across, and I'm more than willing to discuss it, my views, and even change them if people are willing to have a nice, civil discussion. But I'll see you all next time when I make a video, and I am planning on making more videos rather than just Shadow of War. In fact, as I said, the next video will probably be the last. Maybe, depending on whether or not I want to do the DLC in the future. But regardless, I did want to say thank you for watching, and subscribe if you wanted to see more. Check out my playlist, because it's got more Shadow of Mordor if you did want to see that. and otherwise, have a good day.